I want you guys to bust out your anatomy books, and we are going to check out the cervical thoracic junction area. Again, we need to look at all of the areas around it. So we are looking at the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, the shoulder girdle, specifically the scapula, and how it relates to the thoracic spine. We're looking at the clavicle. We are looking at the ribs, right? Especially the upper ribs. All of these different things attach in and around this area and directly affect the CT junction. And so not even mentioning or going down towards the lumbar spine or really getting into upper cervical. We're going to kind of focus on that one area, but you guys know nothing is isolative. We're going to be focusing on this one little area today, but obviously it's all connected, so we're going to need to branch out. The thing with the cervical thoracic junction is it can be really complicated because we do have so many important structures running in and around this area. We have a ton of blood vessels. We have a ton of nerves. Our brachial plexus is in this area. So there's a lot of really important and probably some potentially scary structures that sort of run through this area. We need to be able to understand that anatomy, respect that anatomy, and figure out what we need to do in order to help people with pain and tension in this area, which quite frankly is a lot of our patients. To start, we are going to look at the specific vertebrae of the cervical spine and the thoracic spine. So take a look at your anatomy books and just notice the difference in size of the vertebral body between C3 and C7. Even though these are both cervical vertebrae, they look completely different. The vertebral body of C7 is so much bigger, and the vertebral bodies of the cervical spine get progressively bigger as we go down. That's because the lower in the cervical spine we go, the more weight of the head the neck needs to support. So there's a huge change in the shape of these bones. And when you look at the shape of C7 and compare that to the shape of T1, T2, and T3, they look very, very similar. So really, we need to keep in mind that our lower cervical spine really function more similarly to the upper thoracic spine.